I met a friend of his in an airport in Pittsburgh. First vacation home from college. It was snowing and planes were all delayed. And I just started talking to people the way you do. And met this nice friend who said he was going down to Washington to visit a friend. And that was Grandpa. Evidently we exchanged names. I don't remember doing that, but the next vacation he came up and visited Jim in Rockville Center. And he said, let's call that gal I met in the airport. And they called the other Bassett in town, which was my Aunt Jean, and said, oh, my friend met your daughter in an airport in Pittsburgh. She said, oh, you mean my niece, and gave him the number. And he called.
So wait, the two guys called you.
The two guys called.
And so what happened?
Well,
exactly?
the first
How did that work out?
With the one I met in the airport,
Yeah.
Arthur Doobie.
Yeah.
And then Jim talked to him and said, I think I'd like to take her out. And Arthur said, that's okay. So then we started to go around.
Okay.
What was your first impression of Grandpa when you met him? What was he like?
He was just like what you remember. He was quiet. When he had something to say, he said it. When he didn't have anything to say, he didn't say it.
Yeah, what was that date where you didn't talk on the way home?
I don't remember that, Lynn. I remember that silence was comfortable, but I don't remember in
Yeah, I
particular.
remember the story that you'd be quiet in the car the whole way home and it was completely comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's not, and this time
It
it
was
was.
perfectly fine. Yeah.
50 years later, though, at one of my high school reunions, I was talking to my friend Alma, and I said, Alma, remember that blind date we went on? And you were with Jim McMahon, and I was with Arthur Doobie. She said, Doobie? Dr. Doobie? Does he live in Syracuse? And I said, yes. She said, his daughter and my daughter are best friends. They call them Susie 1 and Susie 2. She hadn't remembered him at all,
Oh, how sweet.
but they were close.
Wow.